Started with the idea of Little Star and Little Star Farm, and we were bordering on being commercial beekeepers, and we lost a quarter of our apiary due to a deadly disease. I remember Stephen and I being out sort of sitting in the grass feeling quite deflated at what was happening because Stephen had just had to go and burn a heap of hives. From that point we sort of said, well, we just got to do it differently. So we decided to change the way that we were practicing keeping bees, putting the bees' needs first, only extracting once a season, things like that. That challenge bred resilience, that resilience bred innovation. And that's how I think we really came to be Little Star Bee Sanctuary. So 1/3 of every mouthful of food that we place in our mouth needs to be insect pollinated. Native bees are really good for target pollination with agriculture because they don't travel as far as honeybees. They're excellent pollinators for blueberries, strawberries, avocados. We're very grateful to have received our first real injection of funds from Sunsuper of $5,000, which is allowing us to buy our first 10 hives. The 100 Hives in 100 Schools project is about placing 100 native stingless beehives in 100 schools from Port Macquarie in the south to Grafton in the north to provide education opportunities for the next generation.
I think it's a really good kickstart to the 100 Hive and 100 School program, and I'm pretty thankful to Spy School.
Our school has a strong environmental focus, and we are in a rural area, so a lot of the kids are sons and daughters of farmers or even small-scale organic farms that are really popping up in the area. Just the understanding of the diversity and, best practice is really important. It's sort of part of even our school curriculum.
Native bees in particular are extremely important here in Australia. They don't succumb to a lot of the problems that the European honeybees do. They also are quite smaller, so they have an amazing ability to get into the bottom of the flowers and do a thorough job of pollination. The recent fires have been really emotional for everyone. We've experienced an event that hasn't happened for quite a long time in this area. After a fire has come through, obviously everything's in straight out shock mode. A lot of these trees are not going to flower for quite some time. The native bees have evolved in Australia, very dry country, so they have this amazing ability not to need foraging water. They can get all their liquid requirements out of the nectar.
After bushfires, bees are really good because they'll pollinate the plants to make them grow back.
I think we run through around about 100 to 150 course participants every year. We do a big emphasis on natural beekeeping principles, obviously putting the bees' needs ahead of the beekeepers' needs. 50% of our revenues is solely coming from education, workshops and programs and mentoring services that we provide.
Both of us have done a small business course and sort of looked at unique ways in which we could launch that passion. So what an amazing opportunity that's been provided by Sunsuper. We feel really privileged to be part of this program, and we'd like to thank all the members at Sunsuper for making this possible and helping us create our dream for a better world.